But first rates, right? The Nifty starting at about 22,376. That's the first tick in line with what the pre-open indicated, about 60, 70 points lower. There you go, 77, 79 points lower. The Sensex is down 260 points, 73,646. Bank Nifty starts about a third of a percent lower. We are 150 points down. Yesterday, of course, the Nifty Bank consolidated for most of the session, 47,400. You got the mid-cap index, which is starting about a third lower as well. Mid-caps and small caps last 2 days, sharp outperformance compared to large caps is what we have seen. But, well, these are indices. Sonia's got rates as far as stocks are concerned. Sonia.
Well, thanks a lot for that. I'm going to take it straight to stocks. So let's take the ones that are in the news first up, right? You have JSW Energy that will be raising about 5,000 crores through the QIP route. The street likes that, and hence the stock is outperforming the market as we speak. UltraTech Cement, we've talked about that ad nauseum. There's a capacity expansion plan. There are 2 new greenfield units that have been commissioned. UltraTech Cement is one of the big gainers this morning, up almost 2% in a market that is falling. Zee Entertainment has come out with some cost rationalization measures, and the street likes that. The MD and CEO Puneet Goenka has taken a 20% pay cut, and that's something that the stock is reacting to as well. MOIL, it's been a record year of production and sales for them in FY24. Look at the move there in MOIL, 5.5% higher. Volumes are also picking up there. Now, Asian Paints is something that has, perplexed a lot of investors because of its underperformance. And this morning, HSBC has cut their target price to 37.50 from 4,020, which is still well above the current market price. But there are a lot of people who are now waking up to the fact that there is severe competition in the system. HSBC talks about imminent pricing disruption in the paint sector, prospects of margin erosion as well. So Asian Paints is reacting to that, now down about 1%. Let's move to some of the IT names, because this is a very interesting space. Now, CLSA has gone ahead and upgraded 3 IT stocks. They've upgraded Tech Mahindra to a buy from an outperform. They've upgraded TCS and HCL Tech to an underperform from a sell. And they talk about how players like TCS are big beneficiaries of the recovery that we're seeing in demand, especially from some of their orders like BSNL, etc. So these are the couple of stocks that they like. So these are stocks that are in the news this morning. Otherwise, for the market, Prashant and Nigel, it's not so bad. I mean, yes, it is down about 90 odd points. But after the initial gap down, we're sort of holding on to the 22,300 level. Would be interesting to see how the rest of the day plays out. Do the dips get bought? Time will tell.
Well, that's right, Sonia. Thanks a lot for that. Well, just keep an eye on a few stocks. Bharat Forge actually is down close to around 2.5% odd. The March North America order slip for the 4th straight month. They're down to close to 33% on a month-on-month basis. So that's one of the big losers, actually. You have Ashok Leyland as well that's pulled back close to around 2%. Godrej Consumers down close to around 2% in trade today. What's doing well? Well, Nalco is up and about, post that operational update. So that stock is doing quite well. Vedanta has valuation support as well. We had highlighted this at around 250, 260 rupees. That if Mr. Anil Agarwal can get his house in order, well, valuations will support them. And with the global trends, well, that's what could support them as well. So that stock is up close to around 1.5%. From the broader markets, a few more notable movers. Jai Prakash Power, well, that stock is up close to 4%. It's one of the top volume traded stocks. GMR Power as well is up close to around 3% as we speak. One of the top volume buzzers out there as well. On the losing end, Suzlon is down close to 100%. The stock had bounced up from around 36 rupees to around 42 rupees. But today, it's come in for some profit taking. Prashant.
Well, you've got a few more names, right, which perhaps deserve a mention. And I'll start with what's up. Market breadth, by the way, it's too early, but 1,100 higher and about 920 lower. So it's pretty close. On the upside, Cochin Shipyard is up 3.5%. It's got large volumes. Commodity strength has been something we've been pointing out. I spotted ONGC, which was slightly higher. It's a down market, so green stands out. MOIL is another one, which is up 5.5%. MOIL, by the way, has been an outperformer for the last 4-5 days now. Gensol is up 4.5%. I think they have reported numbers just a while back, 945. We've got Sadbhav Engineering, which is up about 5%. Volumes, I think, are very low. At least they're not picking up very, in a rapid fashion right at the outside. Irida is up about 3.5% as well. So these are the top volume-led gainers. As you can see, it's a fairly short list right now. On the downside, apart from what Nigel has already mentioned, Ramco Cements is down about 1.5%. And AU Bank is down about 1.25%. Lodha, I think got mentioned earlier, 3% lower on Lodha, and it's got decent-sized volumes as well. DLF is down about 1% as well. to start the day with. So, I mean, it's a lower start as expected, but we've got a full session in front of us.
Just want to correct myself on Ashok Leyland. It's gone ex-dividend actually. So that explains why the stock is down close to around 1.5% odd. 4 rupees 95 paise. So that's effectively X of that. Actually, the stock is higher. So that's the reason why, in fact, that stock is lower. And also the cement stocks, as we pointed out, in late trade yesterday, the street was bidding up these stocks in anticipation of the price increase. Now they're coming to terms that maybe there'll be a price push, but we'll need to see how much of that is accepted. So that's going to be important to track for the next week or so.
I just want to mention one thing. Divi's Labs that, Nimesh was talking about the double upgrade that has come in. Divi's Labs is now up almost about 1% and you also have the entire IT pack which is seeing buying interest. So Tech Mahindra is one of your top gainers after CLSA is upgraded. Would be interesting to see if, these IT stocks come back in a big way considering the fall that these stocks have seen.
Absolutely.